Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you tried, no one noticed? Like you were doing everything you could, yet somehow you still blended into the background? Today's story is about a boy who felt exactly like that, invisible, unimportant, and ignored. But what he didn't know was that one moment would flip his entire world, pushing him from the shadows to center stage. This is the story of how an overlooked student became unstoppable. Welcome to Story of Becoming, where stories shape who you are becoming. Let's begin. There was once a boy named Ayan. Every day at school felt like a reminder that he didn't stand out. He wasn't the smartest, not the funniest, not the most athletic. He wasn't bad at anything, but he wasn't great at anything either. And to him, that felt worse. He sat in the middle row, always present, always quiet. Teachers forgot his name. Classmates forgot he existed. Even when group projects were assigned, no one chose him until the very end. Ayan pretended he didn't care, but deep down he wondered, will I always live like this? Always in the background? One day, something small, almost unnoticeable, changed everything. It happened during a science class. The teacher asked a question, something everyone should have known, but the room fell silent. Students avoided eye contact. Ayan's heart raced. He knew the answer, but he never raised his hand. Not today, he thought. Almost without thinking, his hand went up. The entire class turned toward him, surprised. Even the teacher raised an eyebrow. "Ayan?" she asked, as if she had just learned he existed. Ayan swallowed. His voice trembled, but he gave the answer. "Correct." The teacher smiled. "Very good." That smile shouldn't have meant much, but for Ayan, it was everything. It was the first time someone acknowledged him. That moment lit a spark. Not a big one, but enough to make him think, maybe I can be more. The next day, he raised his hand again. And again the day after. Soon, the teacher began calling on him more often. His confidence grew, quietly but consistently. He didn't transform overnight. He wasn't suddenly a top student. But little by little, he began showing up in ways people couldn't ignore. He started staying after class to ask questions. He read extra chapters. He did more than what was required, not for the grades, but for himself. As he grew, people started noticing. One day, during a group project, something amazing happened. Before the teacher even finished listing the task, 3 classmates turned to him and asked, "Ayan, want to join our co?" Him. The boy no one used to choose, now being chosen first. It felt unreal. But his biggest turning point came during a school competition. A competition he would have never dared to enter before. No one expected him to win, not even him. But he gave it everything. Weeks of practice, late nights, endless effort. And when the results were announced, he didn't win first place. He won something better, most improved student. The hall erupted in applause. For him, the boy who once felt invisible. Ayan realized something powerful that day. You don't become unstoppable by being the best. You become unstoppable by refusing to stay where you started. His journey wasn't about talent. It was about courage, the courage to raise his hand once. The courage to try again when no one cared. The courage to build himself piece by piece. And that courage turned him from ignored to unbelievable. From invisible to essential. From ordinary to unstoppable. If you're listening to this, remember, your transformation doesn't begin with a big decision. It begins with one small, brave moment. A raised hand, a tiny step, a quiet choice. Do that consistently, and one day the world won't be able to ignore you. Thank you for watching Story of Becoming, where your journey is just beginning. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because more life-changing stories are on the way. And always remember, you are becoming something extraordinary. See you in the next story.